Cowboys weren't eating steaks. They were eating crackers that could shatter teeth, gravy made from leftover coffee, and stew built from the organs of a freshly slaughtered calf. For months at a time, the men who drove cattle across thousands of miles of American wilderness survived on meals most people today wouldn't recognize. And some they wouldn't dare touch. Hollywood has sold us a comfortable lie about life on the frontier. The real story is grittier, stranger, and far more fascinating. These are the 25 meals cowboys actually ate, and the hard truth about what it took to survive the Wild West. Before we ride into it, do us a quick favor. Hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter of forgotten American history. The 25 Meals 1. Hardtack. The story begins with one of the simplest foods ever carried across the frontier. Hardtack was made from nothing more than flour and water, baked repeatedly until every trace of moisture was gone. The result was a biscuit so hard it could last for years without spoiling. Cowboys called it tooth dullers and sheet iron biscuits. They rarely ate it dry. Instead, they soaked it in coffee or crumbled it into bacon grease to coax it into something resembling food. 2. Salt pork and beans. Salt pork arrived in heavy wooden barrels, preserved with enough salt to survive months without refrigeration. Cooks sliced thick portions and fried them until the fat melted and the edges crisped. Pinto beans soaked up the drippings left behind. Together they formed the most common trail meal, greasy, repetitive, and effective. 3. Red-eye gravy. After frying salt pork for breakfast, cooks poured black coffee directly into the hot pan. The liquid dissolved the browned bits of meat left behind, reducing into a sharp, dark gravy they poured over biscuits. The name came from the reddish circle of fat that floated on top. Bold, bitter, and unmistakably frontier. 4. Coffee. Gravy milk was nearly impossible to keep fresh on long drives, so cooks improvised, mixing bacon, grease, and flour, then adding leftover coffee instead of dairy. The result was a dark, slightly bitter gravy poured over biscuits and meat. After weeks on the trail, cowboys came to prefer it over anything else. 5. Corn dodgers. Whenever flour supplies ran low, cooks reached for cornmeal. Mixed with salt and water, these dense cakes were fried in bacon grease or baked beside the fire. They were heavy, filling, and built for hard days in the saddle. Cowboys stuffed them in their pockets for quick energy between meals. 6. Cornmeal mush. On the simplest mornings, cowboys ate nothing more than cornmeal stirred into boiling water over the fire. The result was a thick, porridge-like paste that took 5 minutes to make and filled a man up for hours. It wasn't glamorous, it kept them moving. 7. Jerky strips of beef were salted and dried in the sun or over smoke until all moisture vanished. Properly prepared jerky could last for months and lived in saddlebags during long solo rides. Cowboys chewed it slowly throughout the day, a slow-release fuel for men who couldn't stop to cook. 8. Son of a gun stew. One of the most unusual dishes on the frontier had an equally unusual name. Son of a gun stew used nearly every edible part of a freshly slaughtered calf, liver, heart, tongue, and other organs, simmered together with onions and spices into a rich, dark stew. Modern diners would hesitate. Cowboys called it a luxury. 9. Sourdough biscuits. The chuck wagon cook guarded his sourdough starter like a treasure. Kept alive in a crock, it provided the base for biscuits baked fresh in a Dutch oven every morning. A skilled cook could produce golden, fluffy biscuits in the middle of open plains, with nothing but fire and a cast-iron lid covered in coals. It was the meal that earned the most respect on any cattle drive. 10. Camp bread, pan de campo. Reflecting the deep influence of Mexican vaqueros on cowboy culture, pan de campo was a simple flatbread made from flour, lard, salt, and baking powder, baked directly over open fire. It served as the universal companion, eaten with beans, mopped through stew, or chewed plain when nothing else was available. 11. Early cowboy chili. Cowboys made chili long before it became a regional debate. Their version had no beans, just tough beef cuts simmered low and slow with dried chili peppers, onions, and whatever spices the chuck wagon carried. The long cooking time turned cheap, chewy meat into something deeply flavorful. It fed large crews and held up well to reheating over the next day's fire. 12. Spotted pup. For dessert, cooks occasionally made something sweet enough to lift morale after weeks of salt and grease. Spotted pup was boiled rice mixed with raisins and sweetened with molasses or sugar. The scattered dark raisins gave it the name. Simple as it was, a bowl of spotted pup could change the entire mood of a camp. 13. Vinegar pie. Fresh fruit didn't survive long drives, but vinegar, sugar, and eggs did. Cowboys combined them into a pie, filling with a surprisingly bright, citrus-like flavor. The acidity cut through weeks of heavy food. Cowboys who tasted it for the first time often swore it tasted like lemon, and that was exactly the point. 14. Bear sign. Named with frontier irreverence, bear sign were essentially fried donuts, rounds of sweet dough dropped into hot lard until golden, then rolled in sugar. They were rare on the trail, requiring ingredients a chuck wagon didn't always carry. When a cook made them, cowboys rode hard to get back to camp in time. 15. Dried apples. Apple slices dried in the sun traveled well and kept for months. Boiled back to life with sugar and spices over the fire, they became a warm dessert that reminded cowboys of home kitchens, of mothers and wives, of lives left behind on the other side of thousands of miles of open plains. 16. Mulligan stew. When supplies were running low and nothing else was practical, cooks threw whatever remained into a single pot. Mulligan stew had no fixed recipe. It was whatever survived the week. Salt pork scraps, beans, canned tomatoes, onions, leftover chili, dried vegetables. The result was different every time and often surprisingly good. 17. Pemmican. Borrowed from Native American tradition, pemmican was one of the most calorie-dense survival foods ever invented. Dried meat was pounded into powder and mixed with rendered fat and dried berries, then pressed into cakes. A small amount provided extraordinary energy, making it ideal for cowboys on long solo rides far from the chuck wagon. 18. Sobelly with molasses. Salt pork, thick fatty slabs cured in brine, was sometimes served with a pour of dark molasses when the cook wanted to stretch limited sweetness over a whole crew. The combination sounds wrong. Eat it after 8 hours in the saddle, and it tastes like a feast. 19. Canned tomatoes. Once affordable canning technology spread across the United States, canned tomatoes became one of the most valued additions to the chuck wagon. Cowboys ate them plain, stewed them with rice, added them to beans. The acidity brightened every dish they touched, and after months of monotony, that brightness mattered more than anyone cared to admit. 20. Bison tongue. Before commercial cattle dominated the plains, bison were everywhere, and they were hunted. Among the most prized cuts was the tongue, boiled or roasted until tender. Explorers, soldiers, and cowboys considered it a delicacy. As bison populations collapsed under commercial hunting, the dish quietly disappeared from the frontier table. 21. Mesquite bean bread. In the desert Southwest, cowboys and vaqueros learned from indigenous communities to grind dried mesquite beans into a sweet, nutty flour. Baked into flatbreads, it provided calories and a surprisingly pleasant flavor without requiring wheat at all. It was survival food built from the landscape itself. 22. Dutch oven peach cobbler. A skilled chuck wagon cook could make cobbler in a Dutch oven buried in coals. Canned peaches, sugar, and biscuit dough. That was the whole recipe. Cowboys who spent months on trail drives sometimes said this was the single thing they looked forward to most. A good cobbler meant a good cook, and a good cook meant the whole crew stayed loyal. 23. Prairie oysters. The name was a joke, but the food was real. When calves were castrated during roundups, nothing was wasted on the frontier. The removed parts were cleaned, sliced, seasoned, and fried in a hot pan. Cowboys ate them without ceremony. High in protein, quick to cook, and free, they fit every requirement of trail food perfectly. 24. Hangtown fry. Born during the California Gold Rush, Hangtown fry combined scrambled eggs, bacon, and oysters into a rich, expensive scramble. It became famous because ordering it in a gold rush camp was a way of announcing you had struck it rich. The ingredients were among the most costly available. Cowboys on the frontier rarely ate it, but those who did never forgot it. 25. Coffee, and then there was coffee. Not a meal, but more essential than any of them. On the frontier, coffee was the first thing made before dawn and the last thing poured before sleep. It softened hardtack, flavored gravy, formed the base of red-eye, and kept men awake through freezing nights. When food supplies collapsed entirely, a strong pot of coffee beside the fire was what remained. In that sense, it may have been the most important thing the chuck wagon ever carried. Which of these 25 would you actually try? Drop it in the comments. And if this kind of real, forgotten history is what you're here for, subscribe and hit the bell. The next one goes even deeper.